Surgery on the dying scared Dr. Ward. This was a new feeling, one that rippled through her body like a crashing wave onto a nearby shore. It hit her chest first. Her breathing intensified, and every heartbeat felt like a hammer cracking away at her ribs, desperate to escape its cage. Riding outward, the hairs on her arms stood on end, and her hands trembled slightly as she ripped the shirt off of a bleeding Luke. The blood continuing to pool around her knees, she scrambled to a nearby counter, throwing open the door and instinctively grabbing a bottle of whiskey, popping the top and moistening a nearby kitchen towel. Laura began to clean the gunshot wound as Luke's body began to tremble with each intake of air. Surgery, healing, none ever frightened her before. But now she was greeted with an unknown. As Luke lay on the kitchen floor fighting for his life, and Dr. Ward attempted to remove the bullet and heal her friend, Laura wondered if becoming one of those that wandered outside required contact. Or would Luke soon be grasping for Laura's neck if she failed? Middle of the afternoon, in a strange home, in a strange bed, her clothes covered in dirt and grime. Dried blood cakes almost every open area. But she continues. Dr. Ward has more to do, and she has plenty more to loot. Welcome back to Project Zomboid, everybody. We spent the night in a strange house, but it seems to have gone our way, which is always, a good thing. And I'm curious if any zombies ended up showing up overnight. It doesn't seem so. Or a little bit of gore from our first encounter just clearing this place. We're gonna keep looting around the area, and if we can find ourselves a vehicle... It's tough, because we're so far out now. I don't know if I want to end up bringing that, the hood all the way on that walk. It's such a long walk. I'm also starting to get hungry, so we should probably try and eat if we can. I think I have some dried mac and cheese in my backpack. We can resort to that if we want to. It doesn't look like it's gonna make me sad for some reason, but I'm not going to. We have a zombie back here. Kitchen looks pretty clear. All right, let's go ahead and take out the zombie. Quietly sneaking up behind him. That was like a good hit to the back of the head. I'm surprised he lived. Alright, already working up a sweat just by fighting. Let's see if we can get into here, if we can get some better food other than dried mac and cheese. I would prefer it. A lot of open doors and boxes. But we're clear. These little section of homes has been really, really nice. It's just not been much of a problem. What does this do? Improvised device used to remotely detonate crafted bombs and traps. That sounds neat. I'll take it. We won't have any use for it yet. Crafted trigger. Is this place rigged to blow? Here, let's eat this. Grab the candy cane. I'm gonna look around, and if I'm going, I don't know if it's rigged. I don't know if the house can be rigged. I don't know if that's something the developers have put into the game. That's it for food, huh? Okay, we're gonna back up. Improvised device used to, okay, crafted trigger. Where'd that go? Did I put it in my backpack? Did I take it in my main? Okay, we can equip it. Let's just finish looting.
Let's see what happens. I gotta try. I'd be remiss if I didn't. Nothing. Alright. Maybe I can't use it? Maybe I have to combine it with the remote? But I can't do anything with it yet because I have no electronic skill. Known recipe to improvise. Okay, weird. I wonder if it's just unfinished. Pop this back out. I guess we're gonna crack open the box of mac and cheese and eat for now. We're not gonna eat much of it, just a little bit. Mmm. Dried mac and cheese. Everybody's just favorite meal. Back in you go. Let's take the hand axe out. I don't know how hard it is to beat down a door with an axe. People have been yelling at me, why didn't you beat down the door with an axe? You could have just gotten into the police thing. One, I feel like it takes a million years to do it, especially with just a... Okay. It's just the wind. Especially with just a hand axe. And two, wouldn't it create a huge amount of noise? And there's so many zombies over there. Why would I want to risk bringing over a bunch of frickin' zombies to cause me problems? We're doing a good job looting, though, I have to admit. The looting has been going really nicely for us. We're a little over encumbered now. Put the axe away. Can I not? Oh, it's just over 2. We have too much stuff. Well, we should start heading back then, huh? I did pick up a lot of writing and reading materials. It's fine. I mean, we can head back, and we probably should head back. We're a little far out, and I don't want to get Laura caught in a position that's going to be her demise. We've narrowly escaped her demise a couple of times. Let's hope we can kind of continue that pattern. Couple of zombies. Ooh. We've got one with a backpack, which might be worth fighting just to loot the backpack. But is it worth risking yanking all of them? Probably not. And now things are looking a little bit more dangerous. Let's swing around back. I think this is how we did it last time. Staying calm and patient is going to be key here. She's prone to being a little nervous, but here, we'll have a quick cigarette while we watch. Quick drags, calming her nerves, gazing upon a home where the undead smell and hear her. But luckily they're stupid as hell, aren't you? There's one right here, I can see him. Don't like fighting in the trees. At all. The letter opener, I think, can work like a butcher's knife, where I can, like, one-shot. Alright, let's pop over the fence with this open door, because it's told me I've been here before. What's our two-handed blunt skill looking like? Or is blunt just gonna be, it's a long blunt? Hell yeah, brother. Let's do it. Alright, let's see if we can get this vehicle maybe now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take the hood. I'm sweating. Oh no. And I'm only just walking. Right. This thing's broken. We could add some gasoline, which we brought. Because we were looking for the ambulance initially. That's right. Do we have the key? We do not. I think we already have a Rosewood map. Right. This car is kind of useless. If I wanted to yank the hood off of this thing, how difficult would that be? I need recipe advanced mechanics. I need to start working on my mechanics. Oh, great. Lug wrench, jack. Okay. All right. We got to start working on our mechanics skill. Have I read a book for mechanics at all? Yes. Okay. At least the first point or two shouldn't be too unbearable. But that's going to be our next long-term goal. We need to go check on our farm as well. We've been gone for a day or two, and the rain has stopped since. The good thing is I'm kind of getting a nice bearing in my mind as to how this town is laid out mentally. Granted, Dr. Ward should know how Riverside is laid out, you know, characteristically, but I'm dumb and I don't know how the town is laid out. So I can't navigate that way. Could pop up in a map on like my second monitor, but that also requires like me finding a map that I don't know, it just sounds like, ooh, hang on. I want that poster, basically, is what I'm saying. But I want to make sure we're clear here. There's definitely a zombie in here. So we're just going to close that out. Pick up the pause poster. And get out of here. They might be in the garage, which is also fine. But we got to decorate. We got to make our place look like home. When we find some furniture we like, we can also take that, but for now, just getting some posters is ideal. And there we go, and now we know exactly where we are. Look at that, I'm navigating like a professional. My mom would be proud. Dun, dun, dun. All right, home safe. Everything's looking pretty good. I'm gonna go around back. We're gonna check our garden real quick. Let's go ahead and put a little sprinting in. We should get our spear and start trying to kill these guys through the fence. I like that idea, actually. Let's see if we can do it. And in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and drop the baseball bat. Unless it is already... There it is. Pop that on the ground. Her company has been nice, but having them on the other side of the fence is always a true danger. Do you see those little green dots there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's weird. But this is... unfortunately unnecessary. So we're gonna be taking them out. Poking it through the fence. Eh. Cleaning up. Oh my god, his head I think just split wide open. I don't know if I can reach him from here. I think I can reach him though. No, but we got more coming over here. Alright, well, that's good enough. I actually really like that. That's very cinematic and it just fits the mood very nicely. We can't repair it, unfortunately. We're panicking super hard because we're super close to them. Ah, another one comes up to the fence. Perfect, perfect. Come on. Whoa! The roof was getting a little freaky there. How come... she should be able to reach. I argue she should be able to reach. Alright. Yeah, there's green dots here. That's weird. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Alright, I like it though. Whoa, man. Wait a minute. Where'd you come from? Where did he come from? What happens if I burn the corpse? Is it a mistake? Probably. Let's see what happens. Oh, because we have gasoline. Whoa, back up. I'm kind of hoping it catches on them. Whoa. Alright. Whoa. I'm hoping that the fence will protect me. Oh, it looks like it did. Oh. And they did nothing. Experimentation is the, you know, it's imperative to a full life. We're still well watered. Back to work. She had her fun. I gotta get rid of that corpse though. I'm a little afraid it's gonna get up at some point. Yo, the bat has a 3D model now. Very cool. Very cool. Alrighty, let's see. What can we pick up that we want to put away here? Alrighty. Organized our inventory a bit. Let's go ahead and put up our next poster. I mean, where should we put this thing? I'm thinking on that little wall over there. Like, here? I don't know if I want to do it here. Corner could be good, but I think right here. You know, it's nice and in vision. Perfect. Can we yet make ourselves any containers? No, we need one more carpentry. We still haven't come across intermediate carpentry, which is another thing we really want. But our little library is getting stacked up, and our bookshelf is looking kind of cool, I have to admit. 10 p.m. is still very early, so let's grab our baseball bat. We're going to head back out, I think, for the night. We might even spend another night out, honestly. But our food supply is still not anywhere near comfortable levels. So let's pop out. Let's take a look and see what the zombies situation over by the fence is like now. It's the same. We've thinned the numbers a bit. We really need to get working on this main wall at some point too, but I don't feel comfortable doing that until our food situation is a bit better off. I think I don't think, and that's actually, you know, that's the actual problem here. I was saying I might want to go to town to loot for food, but the homes over where we were, generally speaking, were pretty safe and easy to get to, and the walk there is a lot less dangerous than the walk into town. So I think Dr. Ward would take another opportunity to try and hit up the houses, just to really thoroughly hit up the ones that are safe. And if they're as underwhelming as the first few were, then from now on we head into town. Here's the thing with Riverside when it comes to playing the game. This is the point as well where on the hardest settings like we're playing on, you realize the food situation is kind of bleak. And while these houses are having little hand scraps here and there, you know, 2 or 3 houses might get you a day's worth of food. Riverside might have to be, we might need to start thinking about driving out of Riverside and setting up a secondary safe house in another town somewhere and really, really stocking up and trying to keep ourselves fed. I'm a little nervous about that though. I don't know if we can make a long drive. We definitely would want to get our car up and running sooner rather than later. If that's what we're gonna do. And that means we need to really hard focus as quickly as possible on getting our mechanic skill up. So I'm at a point where I'm struggling with what to do, what to prioritize next. There's still lots to do. We still want to work on that safe house. I don't think we'll be leaving the safe house really soon. When I say setting up a secondary safe house, I mean like spending like a good 3 or 4 days in say West Point or Muldrow, wherever we end up going, and just really hardcore gunning for food. Yeah, I saw them. Alright, we're coming up over to the right area here. We'll hit these houses up again. See what we can make of it. Nighttime has just been... Having cat's eyes, man, I'm mad I never really played this style before. For the hundreds of hours that I've put into this game. It's just the smart way to play. See, we know this car. Alright, let's start working up the street and seeing if there's any places we can hit up over here really easily. Wow. Maybe not. I think that was the horde that was over here that just kind of migrated. Yeah, because we stayed over here. We're just gonna keep moving up. Was that a zombie in front of the door? Yeah, not in front of the door. Okay, let's take out the bat. I didn't think she was gonna be, the door was gonna be unlocked, but hey, I'm fine with it. On the ground, please. 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 Thank you. Alright. So we haven't been in here yet. That's a good start. Rope. At some point valuable, but not right now. Bathrooms always have the potential. Sorry. Yep. Could be in the backyard, could be this room. I'm not sure. I think it's the backyard. Yeah, because I was already in this room. They're distant, but they're close enough where I can hear them. They're out that way somewhere. I just was afraid they were in a room I hadn't opened yet. Yeah, there's a few of them. This is why I play with audio cranked when it comes to just the sounds. It's so valuable. I'm not gonna lie, seeing a canned food plus a frozen meal is kind of like hitting a jackpot with these things. I mean, a frozen meal that we can't really cook, but we have a generator, so it's not like we are screwed. We can easily have it. It just will cost us some gasoline in the process if we want a hot meal. I think we're gonna stay heavily focused. In the woods, maybe? It's so weird, I can hear it. There's 2 or 3 of them. Oh, they're walking on glass. They're in this building. Or around that building. Yep, there he is. Yep. Oh, the new walking on glass mechanics is great. I love that I can hear him coming before I can see him. We'll bop down to a couple houses. I don't want to necessarily get trapped or flanked in here. Bedroom's clear. Someone drank bleach. Ooh, and he had a ham radio on, probably calling for help in the end there. Could be good if he had any means of supplies or defense. But let's make sure he's alone. It's always a bummer. Walking in. Ooh, some food. This is a good little run for us. It's not really worth the day's travel, unfortunately. But it's better than what we've had. It's always a bummer walking in on a sad scene like this. There's always a part of me that goes, we might have some loot now, boys. Every once in a while, these survivors will have some things stashed up. Not this one. Seems like maybe he just gave up. Okay. Leave the door open so we know we've been. These little looting runs have just been kind of nice. Can I not? Is the curtain drawn? Is this where I slept? Water's still running. I should refill while I can. Hello? Have I been here? Yes, this is where I slept. Well, while we're here, drink, fill. We'll get ourselves washed up. Kind of give ourselves a moment to refresh. Have a smoke. Again, we should leave the doors open so we know we've been. And that leads out. It might loop back around to the gas station over by downtown, but I just want to make sure I hit up the houses that we didn't hit up over here before, so I know we skipped a couple. This one has some broken glass, so we probably haven't gone in here yet. Ooh. Ooh, there's a few. This is a popular place. But that's fine. Okay, it's fine. We have some wood glue on us, so I can repair as needed. And as our long blunt, by the way, skill going up. Ah, there's like 3 of them in the back. See you later. No need to get myself too caught up in the combat. We took out a couple because I assumed maybe if there was one or two more, we'd be alright, but no such luck. It looks like we had some respawns. Unless zombies can crouch on their own, but I don't think they can. Alright, let's see. How about these hats? How about these buildings over here? Not that one. Let's try this one. This is where the safety of hitting up these buildings seems to come to a close. Definitely some groaning. I hear it. Ooh, God. Okay. And that's the school, which we have yet to really explore. Well, I think she calls it a night here. We've gotten to the point where these are no longer safe for us to be checking out. So, instead of checking them out, she's going to start heading out of here and head home. She can't be too upset with what she's gotten, though. It's better than a lot of the other trips she's taken. But now it's either downtown or nowhere at all. Riverside is limited. It's a small town. She knows that. That's why she loved living here so much. But now the small town starts giving way to big problems. But she should make it home safe enough. We'll see you in the next one, Laura. Rest up.